Hey, welcome to Pull Your Head Out of Your Ass Canada. Drill Bit is going to drill into some issues here. And of course, today's comments got to be on Justin Trudeau. We have a spoiled brat running our country. I cannot believe he sat there and said what he said about Jody Wilson-Raybould here a few months ago, that there was no pressure, no nothing, no nothing. But then the ethics committee comes out and says that there was. And other people in the Liberal Party in the caucus knew about it. Gerald Butts, his buddy there, out there doing his thing. Again, people, if I was a person voting Liberal or voted Liberal this last election, I would be kicking my own ass because the guy is lying through his teeth. He's a bad liar. He's a bad liar. He is just hurting this country in the worst way. I cannot believe what he's getting. He's like a spoiled brat. What he wants, what he does, how he just figures he can break the rules and do whatever he wants. Like, I mean, don't forget, people, here was last year before, when the Aga Khan, he goes down there to Florida, takes a private helicopter ride with his family, and spends a holiday with the Aga Khan, who has business dealings back in Canada. And he got busted then. And now he's busted again with the SNC Lavalin affair. The guy is trying to look after his own buddy system, I guess you want to put it. Anyways, absolute bullshit. Absolutely. He is just hurting this country in everything that he does. If anybody seriously looked at him and listened to what he has to say and all that, he's lying through his teeth. He just goes on and on and on and blah, 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 and nothing comes out of his mouth that means anything. Now, he has done so much to this country in his 4 years, and he just continues to just be on his own program, using taxpayers' money as an open checkbook. And I'll guarantee you this: anybody in his office, in the Liberal caucus, that knew about what he was doing or attempting to do, they should all resign. They should all resign because they're all guilty of trying to pressure the AG into making a deal with SM Laviol. And he can say all he wants about, trying to protect Canadian jobs and whatever. That's a crock of shit. Like, that is just absolute crap. And then he stands up and says, well, I'll take full responsibility and all the rest of it. But really, is he? He doesn't really give a shit either. He's doing what he's doing, and I'm just going to carry on with my little program. He's the most embarrassing prime minister of Canada we've ever had. Everywhere he goes, he embarrasses us. No, just like the India trip, okay? Cost Canada $1.5 million for him and his family to go over there and dress up as Indians in India. And he's up there on the stage doing the Bollywood dance. Total embarrassment. What other world leader would do that? Like, seriously, people, pull your head out of your ass and think about it. What other word? You don't see Donald Trump do it. You don't see the Chinese president doing that. You don't see Putin doing that. Like, what the hell? And when you look at the guy, it's just a spoiled child. A spoiled child. So, and then now we got the new Attorney General saying that Justin Trudeau was doing what he thought was right for Canadian jobs and blah, blah, and he was being truthful about it, blah, blah. Are you kidding me? Who appointed you? Justin Trudeau. You're a buddy of Justin Trudeau's. So, of course, you're going to support him so that you can keep your pension. It's just like Gerald Butts, his buddy there from school. He resigns after the Jody Raybould thing pops out, and he resigns. He's out. Blah, blah, give him a bullshit story to the commissioner, which was all Liberal majority at that commission, and they kind of tried to sweep it under the table. Well, you know what, people? They're all a bunch of goddamn liars. Now, anybody that voted Liberal or anybody that thinks they want to vote Liberal, look at all the goddamn things around it, what he has done, and the lying, and the carrying on. If I was a Liberal, if I was, right now I'd be totally embarrassed and I would walk across the floor. And I think all the Liberal MPs in Ottawa right now, if they knew, and they probably all do, I would be walking across the floor because he's a liar and he's a cheat and he's not doing anything for our country. And the whole deal here is what is about Canada. Canada has to come first. We cannot continue to follow this spoiled child and his way of thinking. It's only going to make Canada worse than it is. Now, we are close to being a third world country. I don't care what anybody says. Now, the latest is that there could be a recession, another recession coming in 6 to 18 months. And I truly believe that. Now, if that hits, we are all doomed. We are all doomed. Now, according to numbers, our deficit estimated by 2023, 2024 is going to be $869 billion for our country's deficit. Almost $1 trillion. Who's on the hook for that, people? We are as taxpayers. This has got to stop. Canada has to stop giving money away. We have to start developing our resources and keeping it at home. Do you realize we ship oil to the United States, and then the United States ships oil up the East Coast to Irving Oil on the east side, besides all the tankers that come in? And there's supposed to be this big, oh, geez, the imported oil and blah, blah, blah. Can't happen. Like, God damn it, let's use our own resources and keep our country booming to get through this next shitstorm that's coming. And yes, Donald Trump's a big part of it. China's a big part of it. India, Indonesia, it doesn't matter. Everybody's fighting over trade. Fine. But we cannot sit back and say, oh, well, we got to get off our asses and bitch and complain and make sure that our point gets across. Like, it's not rocket appliance, people. Holy hell. The Liberal caucus, the Liberal Party, right now, anybody that was involved, anybody that knew what Trudeau was doing with Jody Raybould should resign immediately or walk across the floor and join the Conservatives, because I'll tell you what, I would not want to be part of a lying, cheating, manipulating, spoiled brat. And that's what we have. So, people, I'm telling you, pull your head out of your ass. We have to make changes. What's going on here right now, again, criminal. Justin Trudeau should be investigated by the RCMP. And if he is found guilty through the investigation, he should forfeit his pension. He shouldn't be entitled to shit. And any Liberal MP, caucus member that knew that was going on or participated should resign, and their pensions and all that should be forfeited, because lying and cheating, not the way to go, people. It's like you're on your own program, you're doing what you want to do, and screw Canadians. I am one of those Canadians, and I don't like it. It's absolutely wrong. And people got to start calling a spade a spade. So the Liberals out there, Liberal people, Liberal voters, you people really need to stop and take a second look on what's going on here. And you have to decide whether or not you want to be part of a spoiled brat's temper tantrums and breaking rules and doing whatever he goddamn wants to. Like, I mean, really, Justin Trudeau knows the rules in the House of Commons, yet here he gets caught having a snack in the House of Commons, and that's against House rules. Like, so what makes him so special? Why can he do what he does and gets away with it? Like, it's so wrong, and it's so disrespectful to Canada. Disrespectful to Canada. So people, I'm telling you, get on your phones, get on your emails, and let's send a message. But I'm telling you this, Liberal Party, all you people voting Liberal in that, you guys really seriously need to take a second look. Take a step back and ask yourselves if you really want to be part of a spoiled brats program that is driving our country into the toilet. You really do. So, and the Liberal MPs in Ottawa and all that, anybody that knew or participated in the Jody Raybould thing, they need to resign, forfeit their pensions, and walk away, because none of them sons of bitches, including Justin Trudeau, has ever spent any time in the mud working his butt off, like the forestry industry, mining, the oil patch, farmers. That son of a bitch couldn't hold a light to anybody. He'd be whining. And it's really funny when he gave his speech the other day saying that he takes full responsibility for the Ethics Commissioner's report, but doesn't agree with part of it. It's funny you didn't shed some tears. What happened there, Justin? Shed some tears, made people feel sorry for you. Nobody does anymore. We're sick and tired of your bullshit. Anyways, that's what I got to say today. So on behalf of Pull Your Head Out of Your Ass Canada, that's what it's, the topic was. That's where it's at. So anyways, if you like it, don't like it, hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll carry on. And I'll keep putting out the information there and putting some heat on people. And let's get this done, people. We got to get rid of Justin Trudeau and all his lying MPs and caucus members. Let's get rid of them. Pull your head out of your ass, Canada. We'll see you next time.